Welcome to this explainer. We're going to unpack the exact step-by-step blueprint for building a high-revenue solo business by leveraging the current AI landscape. Look, we are standing on the precipice of a massive shift in how companies are built, scaled, and valued. Today, we're breaking down the data, the strategies, and the real-world frameworks to show you exactly how to make a $1 million empire by the end of 2026. Let's dive in. What once sounded like a crazy sci-fi thought experiment is now a statistical probability. Dario Amodei, the CEO of Anthropic, predicts the first billion-dollar one-person company will arrive by 2026. And he hasn't just guessed this, he's giving it a 70 to 80% probability. We are quite literally watching the complete unbundling of traditional corporate structures right before our eyes. And this isn't just a wild prediction. Take a look at this massive number, $1.8 billion. That is the valuation of Medvi, a company built by solo founder Matthew Gallagher in just 2 months. And get this, he built it directly from his living room in Los Angeles, spending only $20,000. His single full-time hire, his brother. The one-person billion-dollar company is no longer just a theory. It's a concrete data point on the path to your million-dollar empire. Section 1, the one-person empire. To really wrap our heads around how this happens, we have to look at the staggering cost compression going on here. The old way, it required a 5-person team costing roughly $300,000 a year just to keep the lights on, handle marketing, and do customer support. The new way is an AI solopreneur stack running for about $500 a month. That unbelievable margin is exactly how a solo founder undercuts pricing, serves way more customers, and moves infinitely faster than a traditional team ever could. The secret sauce here is the shift to agentic AI. We are completely moving past basic horizontal assistants like ChatGPT that just help you write text. Instead, we're entering the era of vertical execution engines. These are AI systems that autonomously complete real, industry-specific tasks without needing a human to sit there and click approve at every single touch point. We've rapidly evolved from those basic rule-based scripts to advanced multimodal agents capable of complex reasoning. Think of them as a tireless, intelligent workforce. They don't just draft an email for you, they read a client request, check your schedule, book the job, update your CRM, and route the invoice, all completely on their own. Which brings us to Section 2, the AI Solopreneur Stack. By meticulously assembling these 6 functional layers, a single operator can construct a highly efficient business machine. You've got your identity layer, your operational intelligence to manage data, an automation backbone connecting your workflows, an always-on revenue engine, distribution tools, and analytics to measure the whole shebang. And like we talked about earlier, this entire stack can be run for under $500 a month. Mind-blowing, right? So what do you actually do with this stack? Well, here are these specific high-return processes you should automate immediately. Things like scoring leads, handling round-the-clock appointment booking, processing invoices, or managing customer support. If you implement just a few of these, you instantly reclaim 15 to 25 hours of administrative work from your week. That is precious time you absolutely must redirect into high-leverage revenue generation. But hold on, a massive warning here. Do not deploy AI over flawed operations. If your current lead follow-up process is a total mess, automating it is just going to send confusing messages at lightning speed. Enterprise architects actually call this rule debt. It's a massive future maintenance burden that hits you when you migrate broken business rules into agent instructions. You have to fix the process on paper before you let AI touch it. Section 3. Finding your AI niche. Before you build, you need your unique competitive edge. Your million-dollar moat exists right in the center of what we call the founder's triangle. It's the exact intersection of your deep industry knowledge, your specialized technical craft, and your unique channels for audience distribution. Combine these 3 things, and you create a business model that is incredibly difficult for generalized AI or even other human founders to replicate. All right, Section 4, the 4-step millionaire sequence. So once you have your niche, we have to look at Sabrina Romanoff's strategic sequence. Don't just jump straight into building software with 5 different AI income streams generating $0. Start with phase 1, consulting. This gets you fast cash while companies literally pay you to discover their exact AI deployment blind spots. From there, you build a brand based on real experience, expand by testing different paths, and finally commit all your resources to the single best model. Which naturally leads us to Section 5, winning AI business models.
Let's look at Dan Martell's tier list for this. You want to avoid generic AI wrappers. Generic AI copywriting is an F-tier business because the base models already do it perfectly well. But look at the A tier, deeply niched solutions. Building AI voice agents specifically for senior living centers to help patients engage and avoid cognitive decline. That is a brilliant example of a model with massive profitability and almost zero competition, purely because of the highly specialized domain knowledge required.
Now, if your chosen model is building software, the emerging strategy right now is to go headless. Instead of trying to build an entire chat interface from scratch, you let the massive, general-purpose models handle the chatting and the planning. Your product quietly sits in the background, providing specialized, highly accurate industry logic as a back-end service that those big agents can call upon. Because at the end of the day, long-term enterprise value isn't captured by creating a slightly better chat window. It's captured by what's called the accountability moat. Large organizations desperately need professional sign-offs, regulated workflows, and strict evidence trails. If your AI business handles the vital accountability and liability that general models shy away from, you become completely indispensable. The tools to build a billion-dollar solo empire are quite literally already at your fingertips, available for just a few $100s a month. The transition from manual labor to autonomous agent execution is happening today. So, look at your own operations. What is the single most time-consuming manual process in your business that you are going to map out and automate this week to take your first step?